right, we're back.
You dig my asshole.
Okay.
No one's gonna get that.
No. Graveyard Shift Movie Podcast. Episode number 61. How can it be 61 if we haven't had the year? This week, it was Tyler's pick, and he picked Haunt from 2019. That
2019.
Yeah, that originally we said was a Shudder exclusive, but upon my research, I don't think it was. I just think Shudder bought the rights to stream it, and that's where it resides. Because it has a box office that debuted at like film festivals. It was in some theaters, so I don't think it was made to be a Shudder exclusive. It just wound up on Shudder. What? Oh. Anyway, Haunt. I'm a fucking dog's dying again. I'm gonna rock a solid 2.5 for Haunt, which disappoints me because the first 15 minutes there were 3, I think, pretty good scares, and then the movie really just went downhill after that. So, Maverick, what's your?
I'm giving it a good 6, dude. I had, the movie was decent. It was good.
All right. Well, Tyler's muted. Let's see if he'll give us his score. All right.
Welding cock or something.
Welding cock, yeah. Gonna have to cut this part out of the podcast. Cut to Tyler coming back. Oh, so how's your day going, Maverick?
Not bad. Still, I don't know if me and Tyler are going to get food or not.
Yeah. Did your OnlyFans get banned?
No, I never had one.
Shit, me neither. Really killed the bit there. Just shut it down.
I was watching something. I totally forgot I was picking the movie.
But anyway, hey Tyler, what's your score for this one?
Well, what I miss? I'm sorry. Like my dog was freaking. I don't know if you hear it barking in the background.
No. Well, did you hear our scores?
No, that's what I was asking.
Okay. Well, Maverick gave it a 6.
All right.
And I gave it a 2.5.
2.5.
So there's a range of different scores here, Tyler. Where are you going to wind up on the spectrum?
Oh, he's definitely on the spectrum.
I don't know if that's a joke you can make. I mean, you have a coffee maker in your... Anyways. I think I'm actually going to go with Mav on this one.
Wow.
I knew you would.
Like a 5 or 6, yeah.
I knew someone like you.
Banned. You're gone.
This cup.
Yeah. All right. Well, it looks like I'm the minority here. I didn't like this one at all. So
yeah.
Well, spoiler warning for Haunt.
Haunt.
We're gonna ruin everything about it. Fuck you. We're gonna ruin everything about it. So you've been warned.
Let me add. This isn't best of worst stuff, but what was the worst part of this movie for you, Thomas? Like in general, not like
the abusive alcohol ex.
Yeah, that was pretty lame.
The
Mine
fucking
was the villains.
I mean, the villains were pretty shit too. A bunch of the shit was shit.
Random people. Yeah, it was like, hey, we're some random folks. This dog is going berserk.
It is. Yeah.
My dog's freaking out too. I think aliens are here.
Is this
just
the end of the world?
I think it might be. What are you doing, Mutt?
Well,
what are you doing?
So let me ask you something. We're gonna cut to the big reveal when the guy takes his fucking mask off, and he's like a demon-looking dude. He's got bumps and spikes sticking out his face, and his eyes are black, and his voice is real deep. He's like, "Who's Sam?" That's not a deep voice, but you know what I was trying to convey there. But so I was like, "Oh shit, they're like some demon fucks," but then later on, I think they're just guys who morph their face to look like that.
Yeah,
that normal dude was like, they said if I killed someone, I'll get my face.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, so you guys are just fucking weirdos that change your face like this.
All right, now all my dogs are barking.
Man, what's going on at your house, Tyler?
BRB.
All
I'm
right.
trying to sell a car, apparently.
I said it was gonna show up right as we started the podcast.
How long
Well,
you got, Tom?
I mean, I got all day.
Oh, Dave, you're not off today, are you?
Well, no, but I don't go to bed till fucking later. This has been a mess.
Tyler, you're fucking the vibe.
Really?
I'm sorry, guys. I'm back.
Okay, he's back.
Yeah, Mav's got me self-conscious about my mic.
Yeah. Well, anyway, what was your worst? What was your least favorite part of the movie? Because you brought it up.
It's just the
Oh, you said it was the
villains
demons.
that had.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they're not even demons.
I
it's
know,
just-
but
it's like white trash, right? Like,
yeah.
I don't know what they were. They didn't have like country accents or nothing, but
they were like
They,
juggalos. or
That's
whatever,
what I was gonna
Yeah.
say. They were like juggalos.
my God,
And it was just like I don't know. Like, if you look, the more they kill, the more they're like, I guess their masks change.
I don't think
Because
so.
like the demon guy, he had those bumps, and I think all that is where it got to be kind of costly to put makeup on these guys.
Yeah.
Because think about it, to put a spike in your face would be hard, right?
Expensive, man.
But
This
you put a
is expensive.
fucking nipple thing on there, you could just suction them on, just glue it on, right?
Yeah.
But like half his face tattoo was done, and the other half wasn't.
I didn't
I gotta
notice
be
that.
honest. Like watching that face tattoo, there were parts where I was like, I don't think they even really put this on this guy's face. Like it
Yeah,
just looked
yeah.
like it was added in post.
I don't know. There's a lot of that in this though. Like all the gore wasn't practical.
The
Most
gore
of it
is
was-
shit, which I'm disappointed in, because the
was
movie's
pretty bad.
produced by Eli Roth, who is notorious for like gore and shit, and the gore was shit. It was all
gonna
like
tell you-
digital. None of it was really even good looking. Like the kills weren't that cool.
I think-
What?
The
You're
best,
crazy.
the best gore was the brains.
Yeah.
Man, I was like, I'm still hungry. I just watched it a while ago.
Uh huh.
I was like, "Wait, motherfuckers, wasting spaghetti."
Yeah.
But the reason I liked it, and I'm sure the same reason Maverick liked it.
Fucking ramen in a Tupperware container.
Was it
full of
ramen
shit.
or was it
It
spaghetti?
was ramen.
Oh, I thought Maverick
But,
liked it because it was wrong.
But there was a lot of oh fuck, kind of parts of the movie. Oh shit, like
There was some good ones, yeah.
yeah, it was.
I missed
I don't
them.
know. And then there were some bad ones too, right? Like, so do we know if this is a Shudder exclusive or
It's
no?
not. That was part of the intro too. As I said.
Well, no, I heard you say that it had a box office or whatever.
Yeah, I think
But-
Shudder just bought the rights to put it on Shudder. I don't think it was made to be a Shudder exclusive. That's just where it ended up living.
So we say this a lot about
Uh-huh.
how some of these movies don't need the A-list action star.
Yeah.
This one could have used at least one, right? It could have used someone to carry the movie. The main lady wasn't bad, but man, like not the boyfriend. What do you want to call him? Baseball player?
Baseball
Like, what do you
player,
want-
dude. Yeah. He was pretty bad.
Was pretty horrible.
Really?
The
I mean, I
chubby
kind of
dude,
like him.
I like.
He was cool too. I like.
Yeah. I
The
really
chubby
liked it.
guy?
Went
Yeah.
out like a bitch. Went out like a bitch.
He did.
didn't
He
even-
got a shit death.
Didn't even get to see him fight. I wanted to see him throw hands.
Well, he gets a shit death, but then he does probably get the coolest, like, because then he gets the hammer claw in his fucking mouth.
and it like
blows.
rips his face off.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's not how that works.
It's,
but okay.
but listen, don't worry about it. Unless he put it, like, under the guy's lip. Like,
that
in
still
between
would
the
only
teeth.
rip a lip off.
Well,
but-
it's a movie, okay? But,
So a lot of these people didn't have names.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, like they all had like they were just called. Like I'm looking at the cast right now,
Okay.
and like there was a vampire in there. Do you remember the vampire?
There's a
Was
fucking
that supposed
vampire?
to be the witch lady, and they call her a vampire for some reason?
No, because there's a witch.
Oh, well. There you go. I don't know then.
I don't remember.
So
the
there was
vampire.
the ghost who was like probably my favorite villain. He had
Well,
the
he's
coolest little mask.
definitely he's the one that had the most screen time between him and the
Well,
demon.
Mitch. You talking about Mitch?
Is that his name?
Yeah.
He's like, you can
Yeah,
call
then
me
he takes his fucking-
shit. I went, okay, dude.
He takes his mask off and he looks like a fucking bootleg Voldemort. And I was like, what is
He
this?
does. His face was like leathery. It was kind of
Yeah.
weird,
It was crazy.
but it was good. I liked his face compared to the fucking devil guy. His kind of sucked.
I mean, the worst face was like that last just thrown in at the end guy, right? That gets
with
fucking...
the pistol.
Yeah, and like he just sort of
Yeah.
looks like he's a little gooey. He doesn't even look
Yeah,
weird.
he was just like, you know what? Just fuck me up, chief. Like, I got you. I
Yeah.
got you. Don't even.
Apparently, from what I'm seeing here, he was supposed to be a zombie.
Oh.
My question is, who was the chainsaw guy?
You
Who
heard
did nothing?
I don't know. You heard the chainsaw. The bigger question, who is the fucking like beast thing crawling in the
Oh, the
thing?
7 foot tall dude. Like he was giant.
And I was like, where did he go?
Yeah, he just disappeared.
I mean, there's so many. This movie had a lot of questions. Like I said, this isn't like a movie that I'll watch ever again.
No,
It's not
definitely
something
not.
that I would ever suggest to people. All that being, I mean, sorry, my ADD is kicking in. I actually dig the clown, especially when he took off his mask or whatever. When I first saw him at the haunted house, I had the same reaction that they did. Right? I was like, okay, bud, yeah, get the fuck out of here. You know, because he has the keys in his hand, but
Yeah.
he doesn't.
Yeah.
And I was like, look at this fucking dude. I was like, this movie's gonna suck ass. Like, I jumped in Discord and I was like, no more Shudder. Like, after I saw that guy, I was like, I'm done with Shudder.
Yeah.
And yeah, but he ended up paying off, I think.
He was.
I
I, want to
I
say
liked
one of the
him-
best.
I liked him better when he kept the mask off. Or the mask on, I mean. When he took the mask off and he was still just a clown. I was like,
Yeah.
okay. But
Doesn't he kind of remind you of the Slipknot clown a little? Clown.
I guess a little bit.
I mean, it's just the basic clown, right?
Yeah. But like I said, like the first 15 minutes, so I'm gonna go through the 3 things that got me. Like these legit got me. They made me jump a little bit and see if either one of
Would you
had the
would
same.
you rate it 5 stars, Tom?
Is
Shirt.
that because of the shirt? Yeah. 'Cause, so the
Okay.
first thing that got me, okay.
I didn't understand the phones. Why did he microwave half of them and then keep the other half? Because
Oh,
they're
yeah.
unlocked?
Plot.
The only thing I could think of was because the other phones, it looked like they had text. So maybe there was a reason that people were actually
They were
looking for them or something.
He was checking which ones were locked and unlocked.
Yeah.
Well, I
So
saw
I was
that,
like, maybe,
yeah.
maybe. I mean, he only checked the other ones, so maybe
Yeah.
he didn't get to him yet. I don't know.
I don't know. But anyway, the very beginning of the movie where it goes from like the fucking the credits or whatever, or the showing that guy like rigging up the house, to then it's just quiet and it shows that lady's front door, and then a fucking pumpkin comes and smashes against it or whatever, and it's super loud. That got me. I was like, oh, it just came out of nowhere, right? Number 2.
It
Okay,
did.
what's up?
No, I'm just saying, I agree.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, God damn. I was
Yeah.
like, you could have made a pie.
Number 2 is when they leave the party and the girl is staring at the guy who she thinks is her boyfriend in the red robe. And then the next thing you know, the fucking door behind her just opens up. And like the way they filmed it, they didn't do it where there was a lot of noise. Because that's what usually movies do. There's a lot of noise and then it'll go quiet. And then like the fake jump scare or the real jump scare will happen. But this, it was just filming her looking at it. And then the door just sort of opens up behind her. And the baseball dude comes running. And I thought that was a good little fake out scare, right? And then number 3, the one that, like, out of all of them, legit got... Because at first I was going, oh, fuck that. And then I went, oh, God. Like, it legit made me even,
Shit.
vocally, was the girl in the coffin. And she looks up and the spider is there.
Oh.
And I thought, like,
Really?
the spider was just going to jump down. But then when all of them came, I went, oh, fuck. It's like, oh, shit. And I thought those were 3 legitimately good scares. And then I was like, all right, they're building up the movie. Let's see where it goes. And then the movie was like, nah, we're going to keep the same pace the whole movie. And I was like, oh, okay.
I was I
The
was
guys who
waiting on
wrote
something
this
else.
wrote.
They wrote A Quiet Place, and I saw that and it pissed me off. I was like, they wrote A Quiet Place before they wrote this movie, I think.
From what I saw, they said they wrote them at the same time.
Okay, and I was like, how did you write A Quiet Place and then write this movie that the story I think is complete shit compared to the other movie that like the story is amazing? Or
So
Well,
theory.
how well can you write a fucking haunted house murder story?
I
Like,
don't know.
how much background do you need?
Think about it. You're trying to write like an epic masterpiece, right? Like a horror thriller, edge of your seat, like artistic, sort of thing. And then you're like, man, would it be crazy if this dude just, stabbed him in the face with a pitchfork? And they're like, ah, ha, ha, they high five. And then they like wrote that idea, but they put it to the side. And then they did a Quiet Place. They're like, all right, we finished our masterpiece. And they looked over and they had all these other Post-it notes. And they just started sticking them together and like filling in the lines like a Mad Lib or whatever.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I can think of. That or they stole this from some friend they knew and just made it.
I don't know. I think the movie for me fails at, if you look it up, it's classified as a slasher suspense. And I think if they would have just got rid of the suspense part and just turned it into a haunted house slasher, I would have enjoyed it a lot more than I did.
I love the suspense. The suspense is what gets me going, man.
Yeah, if it's done right, but for me in this one, I wasn't feeling any of it. Like,
I liked the trick characters because they'd run for someone, like people, the witch who killed her friend, their friend, and then into the homeboy who was bad but was acting like he was good. And he was like, "Okay, I'll get y'all out of here," and like it just like a false sense of security and like.
Yeah.
It was really good.
By the way, about that guy, can I ask you why the fuck he didn't want that baseball dude to see his shoes? Like, the guy looks down to look at his shoes, and the guy real quick steps back under his robe. And so I started thinking to myself that this was going to be it was going to be one of the members of the Friends group that had set this up or something. To the point that even at the end, when that witch lady is attacking them, I thought it was going to be the blonde lady who gets killed first, that you see the spike go through her head. That the witch... Because, like, she disappeared, so, like, it just seemed so sudden that happened. I was like, there's got to be something else. Like, something's going to pop up, right? And then, no.
Well, you knew there was going to be the I accidentally killed my friend part, right? Like,
yeah.
I did not see that. I totally forgot Homegirl just vanished. Totally forgot about her.
Yeah.
I really did. So yeah, I didn't expect they dressed her up as like death. Black robe, like death face.
Oh, she looked like she was a mushroom head. Shout out to
yeah,
it wasn't the best mask,
she
but
looked like Pumpkinhead.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they were like, "Are you ready?" And I was like, "Oh shit, they're gonna send in the big guns." And then no, it was Homegirl on the fucking.
So my question: put yourself in her position. Would you go walking around the place, or would you just say, "Hey, fuck you," and sit down on the floor?
Yeah,
yeah, right.
First, I was like, maybe they cut her tongue off because she wasn't saying anything while she was walking. Like, what kept
I think she was taped.
her from talking?
Yeah, she was taped.
Her mouth.
Yeah, because the girl takes the mouth
noises.
tape off after.
But I mean,
I was
gonna say put tape on your mouth, but we all have face hair. But like,
That would
you
suck.
can still be like,
Yeah, you can still try. Like,
But I mean, you're wearing a mask and you're trying to be like, you're not trying to be creepy, dude. But I think you just make yourself that much more creepy.
Yeah.
So, but
yeah,
like
by
I said,
not saying anything.
fucking lay on the floor, belly flop that bitch.
She's doing
Yeah.
the worm.
Yeah.
She's on the ground.
Fucking. Yeah.
Yeah, what if she fell over? She's all taped up and shit. She's like, guys, I fell over.
I felt like this movie tried to do like this damaged, battered woman syndrome thing, and then at the end, the lady became like a superhero or whatever.
A little bit, yeah.
Fucking
Like
let's see your
fly
face.
cocoon type shit.
Well, not
She's
even
like,
that. I
"No."
mean, before then, like the witch lady's coming and she just starts slamming her head in that door.
Yeah.
Like she gave
That was
zero
badass.
thoughts. The same with the chainsaw guy. She grabs a shotgun shell, which I don't know why there's an unused shotgun shell on the floor. Puts it in there and shoots or whatever, and I'm like, what?
Yeah,
This lady was used useless before. She got 2 black eyes from her
But then
drunk boyfriend.
yeah, no, that whole exhibit that's only in there for you to think. Well, at first it's in there for you to be like, he set up the haunted house, even though I was like, none of this makes sense. He didn't set up this haunted house at
why?
all. Like, I mean, he was even following them as they left the party, so he didn't have time to go in, like, you know. And
Let's talk about the dumbest part, though.
Okay.
Is like when dude grabs her phone unknowingly, like, it's okay, I understand, like,
Sends the iPhone location.
yeah, like, if you have an
Behind
iPhone,
his
you
back.
could kind of do that, right? But I'm a fucking Samsung guy. I'll be like, oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, he was hitting random buttons, and like in my case, if I was doing that, I'd
But
be,
why would you send it to the boyfriend? Why would you be like, hey, come get me? I'd be like,
Yeah,
it's
well,
really
yeah.
easy to hit phone 911, right? Like, why would you do this extra shit?
I don't know. But then, and yeah, then he shows up and he just he gets a cinder block to the hand and then a sledgehammer to the head. And I guess you're supposed to be like, yeah, abusive boyfriend
he
got.
got a nail to the or a screw to the neck.
Well, you got that first, yeah, and then his head got,
Yeah.
you know. And I guess you're supposed to be like, yeah, abusive ex is. But I was like, what point did this guy serve in the movie? And then,
I
like,
thought he was gonna come in and slay. Like
at
he was
first,
gonna be
yeah,
like,
they kind of make you think
Yeah.
he's gonna come help out. But then I was like, well, how are they gonna play that off? Like the abusive ex shows up and saves
Yeah.
the day somehow. But and then
They
yeah,
fucking-
he's no point except for except for I guess at the end that's their getaway car is his abandoned truck there.
So I was hoping they do the opposite, to where like the dude shows up and he's like, I'm tired of you beating on me. And like it's really her being the abusive one, and he was like I don't know what you want to call him, a simp or whatever, but like he shows up and she like punches him, you know, and she was like, about time, you know.
Yeah, it's like a Amber Heard Johnny Depp situation.
Whoa,
oh no,
whoa.
hey.
Hey, fuck Amber
We
Heard.
all know Amber Heard's the best.
She's
person
not.
on the
Oh, fuck
Stop
you.
simping for Amber
Hey,
Heard,
hey.
Tyler.
I and her will both hit you for saying anything.
Oh shit! No, I got God and Johnny on my side.
Yeah.
That dude's like 90 years old.
Listen, the Deppsters will not take this abuse anymore. Okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
Swings in on a fucking rope.
Yeah.
Got the
But-
motherfucking musky and
By
shit.
the way,
Like, where am I?
yeah. I got a job.
So my question, I got the whole abusive boyfriend thing.
Yeah.
So he walks into a room that we've never seen, and again, I complain about this in every horror movie. How these dudes have this house that's like a mansion.
Yeah.
But so the clown's sitting there, and he sets off a booby trap, right, or a tripwire, which shoots a spike and goes through the guy's neck. Ooh,
Yeah.
crazy!
He pulls it out and it's a fucking screw.
Yeah.
Like, why wouldn't it be a nail? I feel like a screw wouldn't fly straight.
Screw,
I
and the
don't
clown
think
was
it's-
like, "Screw you, pal."
I don't.
It's hammer time, baby. And he's-
It was like a
Dragon.
normal bolt, right? So there's no sharp. I don't know how it went.
No,
through
it was a
his neck.
screw. It had a point.
I thought it was just a bolt or whatever. But so first thing about setting up booby traps, why would you stand in front of where you set it? Because that guy just moved a little to the left, because it got him in like the left side of the neck, right?
Uh-huh.
So what if he stepped on it a foot to the right, or 6 inches?
Yeah.
The clown would have got it right in the back of the dome, right? He would have just KO'd himself, like. And I don't. He walks up to him with the sledgehammer, and he's like the guy's reaching for whatever. I don't even remember what it was. His phone.
It was his phone, yeah.
So instead of taking the big ass sledgehammer that people have used to crush people with their whole life, he sets it down and then grabs a block. And I'm like, why?
Yeah.
What are you doing? It makes no sense. Like, and it's just that, like, I don't know.
Just to add extra
Make it
pain
scary.
to his character.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, like, there's another part near the end of the movie that pissed me off, which is when the girl finally gets the demon guy to get killed because she has the shotgun thing and it makes him shoot, right? And so their shotgun is set on the pop goes the weasel and it shoots at pop goes the weasel. Okay, and she's right. She gets up and walks towards it. And I was like, why don't you just keep crawling on the ground like you are over to it? And she doesn't make it in time. The thing would have fucking shot her. It was out of bullets. She got puts her hand up like that was gonna do it. Also, I'm pretty sure that shotgun would have done a lot more damage than her little fucking
for sure.
hole that she had. I was like, okay, but
Hole in the chest.
It all depends, you know.
yeah. But I was like, why is this fucking lady getting up?
Dude, I love the shotgun in the exit. I didn't expect it at all, and then
That just felt like a worse version of like Saul just had it all the time, when shotguns would be pointing down and you'd walk through the door and they blow your fucking head off.
shotguns are great.
Shout out shotguns.
It's like the way it's set up, right? They showed it afterwards to where like, you know, they showed the mechanism, whatever. But this thing was like pulling it was pumping the shotgun and then shooting it. But I felt like it wasn't doing that before. Like you didn't hear it.
Yeah, you didn't hear it load. Yeah.
Was it pumping the shotgun?
Yeah, you see it go like.
Yeah, but
That's
you didn't hear the noise until it showed it, and it was like pretty sure we would have heard that.
Mm-hmm.
And then through this whole shit house that has like these really
This
basic
big
locks
fucking
and
barn
everything.
they're in, because that shit was huge.
Yeah.
Did y'all see the map? The map was
Yeah.
gigantic.
The blueprint or whatever.
Yeah.
But then they had the actual saw door where she had to find the key for it, whatever.
Uh-huh.
That was like 7 gears, and it did all this fancy shit and everything else. And I was like, who made this? Like,
Yeah.
where did they get this?
The prop department went hard in this movie, dude. They went hard.
I mean, they save money, you know, not getting
They had the fucking plywood hallway, or like the particle board.
Yeah.
Particle board is not hard to break. Like, this dude's using a sledgehammer to break it open. I'm like, you could literally get a running start and go through it easy as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
It's like drywall.
Hey, did that
Now we
lady ever get her ring back? Her mom's
Yeah.
ring back?
Yeah, she did.
I missed it.
Dude gave it to her.
and it was on the side table.
Ah. Well.
Did y'all like the
Good for her.
razor blade arm? Did y'all like that?
I
Did it
like.
show the razor blade? I just saw,
Yeah, it showed it.
I don't know. I like how they. Are you talking about when they stick their hand through the arm, or wait, stick their
Yeah.
stick their, yeah they
Their
stick their arm
arm
through the hole, and the fucking baseball dude starts going and then she starts screaming, and he's like I'm just playing, and then she's like get me something's got me, I thought that was cool how they did like the little no she's actually getting fucked up, but then when you see it like start to split open, I was like I'm all right. Yeah.
I liked it. What was it? Family Guy said a cross for attention, up and down for results, or some shit.
Yeah, cross for attention, up and down for results. Jesus.
Family Guy.
This lady was discovered on American Idol.
Shout out.
Which one?
The main lady.
Oh, I know the other one. It was from like a Disney show. 2 Disney shows. She was like a Disney kid star. Or some shit. Was it Disney? Maybe Nickelodeon.
Nick.
I don't know.
Nick. Oh. The fucking also when that lady, like when you learn the whole backstory with her mom getting beat up by her dad, it was all like
I didn't give a fuck.
it once again was just in the middle of the movie. They're just sitting there, and then randomly she's like, "My daddy, no, daddy, please." I was like,
Why are you hiding under the bed, sweet? I was like, oh god.
I want to go down the list of all our movies and see how many of them in the middle just have the random. My dad was mean to me, because it seems like it happens a lot. But did you guys like this was a toss-up between, I'm sure there's people who love this and hated it. Did you like when the guy shows them to the exit and the chubby dude pushes on the door? He goes, "Fuck, I fucking knew it." And then they're like, "It's a pull." And you look up and it's a pull door, and he goes, "Oh." And then he pulls it open. I thought that was an alright joke. It was a brick wall.
Good.
And then the fucking clown dude's like, "Oh, that makes sense. I don't remember there being an exit here." I was like, oh shit. But I thought that was an alright joke, but I imagine some people probably didn't like it.
Well, it just sucks because it was a push door.
Yeah.
Like it had the push bar.
It was a push door, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like I was like,
yeah, you never see any pull where you push the pull. Like,
yeah, I was like, this is crazy,
Yeah.
but I don't know. Like, that guy was just funny overall. I like how he was trying to get, like, them
He
to
was a
pay
great
his Uber
character.
or whatever. He was like, listen, I'm offering a service, like,
I'm a professional driver.
I was
He's like, I
like,
can't give you free rides.
I was like, this is Maverick right here. This is every time you ask him to do something, he's like, that's gonna be about 3 Big Macs.
Randomly, he was. God damn.
3 Big
Randomly.
Macs a little.
It's like $8, guys.
Yeah.
Y'all are too cheap for that. Y'all settle for one, and I'm like, okay, as long as you give me like a large fry.
Oh, Tom bought us all $10 combos of the Bojangles.
I'm big balling.
Big balling. Oh. Dog's dying. Fucking.
About time. It's like 20 years old.
God damn, don't do it like that. What the fuck was I gonna talk about? Oh, there was a part where that chubby dude was talking, and I was like, is this Tim Dillon? And then Tim Dillon just got like way fatter over the next 2 years or something. But then it's not Tim Dillon.
It
But
was
there
it's close though.
There's something
He
about his
looks like
voice
him,
and
yeah.
shit that I was like, is this
No,
Tim
it's his
Dillon?
face.
Well, his face helps, but I swear his voice sounds like him too.
I swear the ghost guy sounded like Ryan Reynolds.
Oh yeah.
Like, the whole time I was looking at it, I was like, this is someone famous. And then I saw the thing, and I went, this guy isn't famous at all. Like, but,
Yeah. But
God, the
Also-
devil was so bad, though. Oh.
yeah. Yeah. They know these people's addresses somehow too.
Well, they signed the waiver.
Yeah, but and that's how you get your ending where the fucking girl glues the floor and the guy shows up and she's like, let's see your face. And then that's the movie.
Well, like, my question is, how long did all this stuff take?
Dude, who knows?
Like, how
'Cause
long
then
was
you-
that night?
Because she woke up in the hospital.
Yeah.
Right? And the next thing you know, like, the clown's breaking into the house, and it's like... And I'm like, okay, this is the same day, he's going to go make sure, like, no witnesses or whatever.
Yeah.
But,
Did
like,
y'all-
it had to be a couple days, right? Like a week?
Hey.
No, I think it was that day, that night.
By the way, that cold open where you see the person setting up the house, that was her, right? Like, if you go, but you never see their face, you just see their legs and I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be her at the beginning.
They show them setting up the trip line.
Yeah, I know. But do you ever see that trip line used in the...
Yeah, the
Where
clown
at?
uses it on the drunk boyfriend.
I don't remember this.
That's what sets the bolt to go through his neck.
Oh, yeah? I just
Like
thought
he-
that shit shot. At that point in the movie, I was pretty checked out.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Did y'all like the glue traps though? I don't.
No.
I didn't. That's not how they work. Like they're not that sticky.
Take your foot out the goddamn shoe?
Yeah, right?
know?
I
But
get
then again,
the first
it
one was
took the
alright with the
The
hand.
skin off her hand.
Yeah, like
But the second one, I was like,
I don't
okay.
know. That's just way too sticky for me. Like
I was hoping the
There's
end
no
was
way.
gonna be a cameo by Macaulay Culkin. He was like,
Yeah, right.
"What's-"
Home Alone, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Shoots him in the face.
like, what's that guy doing? We could give him
Snowblind,
a
like-
paycheck for a day.
He's like a roadie for some band or something. He's
Oh
living
man, that's
that
bringing
life.
in the money. He did. I think he has a kid with Brenda Song though.
No way.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that dude's like super loaded. He made a bunch of really good movies. back
Yeah,
then.
he's loaded all right.
He's like a vegan and stuff. I don't think.
He
I
was.
think he's been.
hard
I
on
think he's been
drugs.
sober for a while though. So shout out
Yeah.
to Macaulay Culkin.
Hell yeah. Damn, he does have a fucking kid with
I told
Brenda
you.
Song. How the fuck?
Man, I'm trying to. I'm still trying to spell this dude's fucking name.
Yeah.
So, but
Let's.
check out his net worth, even though he wasn't even in this fucking movie.
Uh huh.
Yeah, his net worth is estimated to be 19 million,
Shout out.
which, if you think about it, is just 20 million more than me. So
Yeah.
that is crushing me.
But
But
I couldn't find the budget on this movie, by the way, but the box office for it was 2.4 million.
the budget I saw was 5 million.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Well, if that's true, then they definitely didn't make their money back. Well,
Yeah, no.
that's a shame.
And apparently they had to change the name of the title in India or something.
Oh yeah,
Really?
really?
What was
Why?
it?
Because haunt is like, I don't know,
Okay, sure.
like it translated into something crazy. I don't know.
It was like kill goats or something.
No.
Or no, where are they? They don't like cow killing over there.
Well, the cow is a sacred beast.
Yeah, it's God, right? This isn't a discussion we should go down.
I don't. Yeah, I don't. Like,
Uh,
I'd love to chime in, but I'm just not quite
yeah.
sure.
Let's do best of, worst of. My best of is the spider part. I really liked it. It scared me good because when the when the one spider comes and I went, oh, fuck that, because it was a bit, and then the rest of them came out and went, oh Jesus, and I jumped. But yeah, that was good. And then worst of, I'll just say the abusive alcoholic boyfriend character. Like, he didn't really. I guess he's supposed to be there, so this girl has her. But it's like, if they wanted her to be like the scared, shy girl, and then at the end of the movie she's like, now she's being able to defend herself. Like, they could have just gone with the dad storyline that they set up later in the movie and had that being, but they wanted to for some reason. But the guy didn't need to be in the movie. So that's my worst stuff. Maverick, best of, worst stuff.
Worst of was the ending.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I didn't like the ending. I feel like maybe that should have been longer. Like, so dude breaks in and she just kills him in the front door. Like,
Yeah, he does. He
he
takes
stepped
like
on,
two
like, two
steps
traps.
and he's done.
Yeah, he hits a glue trap and a spike, like nail trap, taking 2 steps in the house.
Yeah.
He looks up and she's playing the fucking
Pop goes the
fucking
weasel.
yeah, was it Pop Go the Weasel? I don't know.
Yeah, on her.
On the fucking product placement
Yeah,
beats.
because
pill.
that's why dude starts freaking
Yeah.
out because he knows it's the shotgun sound.
So he looked slowly up and then just shot in the face. So I'm like, okay, that was. I mean, it was quick, but whatever. And I don't really have a best of. Not really. Well, I liked when they first meet the clown dude and they were ragging on him like hard. Especially the chubby guy. They were
Yeah.
talking mad shit. They were like, "Do you do birthday parties?" Because I got a niece who's afraid of scary clowns
Yeah.
that do bad magic, and I went,
The only-
"Oh fuck!"
Yeah,
Right. I was like, got him. I like high fived myself.
Bazinga! Like,
yeah. Like,
Jesus.
I didn't necessarily like that part, but that's like 100%. Like, you go to a haunted house and people are like shit talking the people that are going around trying to scare you, and like I did, I'd be like, well, you're not scary, and then by the end of it, you're like, oh fuck, I fucked up.
Well, it's
But-
like he shoves the chainsaw guy too, right?
He did.
Yeah.
That was my That was what I was about to talk about. Where he
Like,
shoves
come on,
and he's
bro.
like, "Get out of my personal space," or he said "safe space,
Yeah.
bro," and I went, "Ooh, kind of cringe."
Yeah. Tyler, best of, worst stuff.
My worst stuff is like, and I don't know why they did it.
Okay.
I don't get it. But at the very end, I guess he's the zombie, and he's walking towards him at the fence.
This part
And
sucked.
they're already like free,
Yeah.
right? Like they're both about to get over the fence and run through the woods or whatever. But then the baseball guy was like, "Hold on, I got to be the baseball guy."
Yeah, I
So
gotta
he
use
goes
this
walking
bat.
up to him with a bat, yeah, because he's been carrying around not the whole movie, but
No, yeah.
a good bit. And he was like, "All right, better come at him with the bat." And then he gets shot, and if you watch it, because I rewinded it even, that's why y'all had to wait a little longer.
Wow.
He gets shot in the middle of the chest, like
Yeah.
straight in the middle of the chest, and it doesn't even phase him. And I was like, "Oh, okay." And then he does this Mickey Mantle swing that does slow.
I thought his
motion.
head was gonna when he hit him, but he just hits him.
Yeah, and then he just falls over.
Yeah.
That's it. And then you look, and he got shot in his
It's like,
appendix or whatever. Yeah,
yeah. Yeah, that part sucked.
And then right afterwards, he's running through the woods with a girl, and he's acting like it hit him in the lung.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, I don't understand these bullets.
Uh-huh.
So that was my least favorite, my worst bit. My favorite bit is something that is also my worst bit, but it's because of me and I'm a
Okay.
weirdo. When Homegirl stepped on that nail, I felt every bit of it.
Yeah.
That is like
Thomas probably felt it too, right? Thomas stepped on a nail before. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, I knew. Oh,
I thought
hey,
it
by
was,
the way, these fuckers wrote A Quiet Place, so they just did this shit twice in the same movies.
yeah, yeah. Well, The Quiet Place. I mean, I'm pretty sure I said the same thing about it,
But
but
yeah, you did the same thing. I think
oh,
you said it was your favorite and least favorite.
yeah, man. Like I said, I felt it.
Yeah.
Like and the spider bit. I'm gonna put the spider bit in there too, but because like you see one spider, and I hate spiders, but you can probably like maneuver and like get away from it for a
Mm-hmm.
little stomp it the fuck out. So I was like, we good? It's just
Yeah.
one. Ah, like
Yeah.
I don't know. But but yeah, those are bad.
There you go.
They're good. In a
Yeah,
bad
there
way.
ain't
They're
there
bad
ain't
in a
no-
good way.
ain't nothing like stepping and feeling a shooting pain and being like, "What's that?" And you look down, there's a board attached to your foot, and you're like, "Oh."
Well, no. All right, we're gonna have to pull this out, and then
Yeah.
that's the worst part. It's like I've been stabbed twice.
Nice.
Neither time did I have to like pull the knife out. So like,
Yeah, so the other guy did it for you.
yeah. Well, it wasn't at the same time.
Oh yeah.
The guy didn't stab me twice. I would count that as one stabbing. It was
No.
like the same.
I got
dude.
stabbed 47 times one time.
But like that's okay. But like I don't know. It's the same thing with like if you get stuck with a cactus or something, right? You're looking at it and you're like and then you're like the realization sinks in. You're like, well, I guess I gotta pull these out.
Yeah.
So, but like I've said a lot of negative stuff about this movie. Oh, but like I think it accomplished everything it was meant to. Like we could have used less story, I think.
Yeah.
Like they're in the haunted house and you see that first lady get killed even though you're not sure if she actually dies or whatever.
Yeah.
Not their friend, the random blonde chick who came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like
Well, she's one that they kept to use or whatever.
yeah. But
Yeah.
like 17 minutes in
Yeah.
and then you're off to the races or whatever. But like you said, they could have left off so much stuff. You could have just shown me a group of people driving with a sign that said haunted house and they could have just pulled in.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, like that pitchfork kill, honestly, I think the best part of that kill isn't even the kill where you see it go through her head. I think is when the guy picks it up and her head's still on it and he has to kick her head off. And that they actually did practically because it does like a back shot where you see it happen. It's not like, and I thought that was the best part of that kill was the fact that the head was still attached to the pitchfork. But there's a movie called
Pitchfork.
no, there's a movie called I want to say Bloodfest, but I think that's that Rooster Teeth horror movie they made. I don't think it's right. I'll look, but there's a movie where these people go to like it's like a Disney Halloween thing, even though that's not what it is. And the same kind of shit happens where there's a serial killer in there who's acting like a someone part of the show, and then they have to realize, oh, this isn't part of the show. And I think that movie did a way better job with the concept of it than this one did. And the ending is way better. That movie has a really good ending. But
So
yeah.
like I understand if you're like a sick, gross person or whatever, and you
Uh-huh.
like you murder people.
Yeah.
Don't murder me, guys.
Yeah.
But like, how do you recruit people for this? They had a team of like 7 people, and like I
Yeah.
understand
Poor
if you're
dude.
like a sicko like family or whatever, right? None of these dudes look the same. And then they had the guy at the end who was like, "I'm just helping out," and I'm like, "What?"
Yeah.
Like,
And then
you're
he gets
helping
shot
out.
by zombie dude.
Yeah, like I don't understand like that part of it. Like I'd rather it be one guy or like maybe a family, or whatever.
Yeah.
But like when you have like a group of like 7 dudes or something, it just doesn't make sense to me. Make it like the Halloween Association. What were they called?
Fuck if I know, dude.
You know what I'm talking about?
I
though?
know
How
what
they
you're
were-
talking about.
They're like a group
I
of
have
guys.
no idea.
You might not have been there for that one.
It's all these scientists who got
That was the
Michael.
Paul Rudd one.
Yeah.
I think Maverick was there for that one, actually.
Maverick don't remember yesterday.
Hellfest is the name of the movie I was thinking of. Came out the year before this one. So, go check out Hellfest if you haven't.
But I mean, this had a lot of shocking thing. Like I said, it was it was like a diet version Saw,
Yeah, I could see that.
right? Because like the story in Saw is like the first one was amazing, right? But then after that, it got kind of weak. So,
Saw 2 is pretty good.
yeah, but I mean after that, right? Like, what was Saw 3? I don't even remember who the bad guy was.
Saw,
It was like a dude.
Saw 3 is the best one. Saw 3 is the one where Jigsaw kidnaps that doctor lady and makes her
Yeah.
do like brain surgery on him. And
then her
like,
husband.
oh, well,
trying to,
that's
like,
not.
leave.
Yeah, you're not supposed to know that though,
Oh.
because that's the
Spoiler.
big twist at the end. Yeah, Maverick hasn't seen any of these, so that's gonna be fun.
Nah, fuck them.
Nah, they're great. They call
think
them
you
like
like
the
them.
soap opera of horror, where every movie is connected and there's always like a big twist at the end, and it plays like a minute montage of da 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 da, and it's playing like the song and shit. It's great. They're something.
So when we do it though, I'm gonna get a tricycle, and you gotta dress up like what's his name, Billy? I don't know.
Yeah, Billy
I might need
Puppet.
you to do that, Matt, for the. That might be our new intro.
Yeah.
Tom, can the podcast afford to get a tricycle and a Billy mask for Maverick?
We might be able to scrounge together enough pennies. I smell pennies. Oh, yeah. Anyway, all right.
But,
well, hey, yeah.
So this is Saw Light meets, I don't know, Texas Chainsaw. What do you call a group of killers? What, strangers? Like,
Yeah,
I don't know
like
what you-
it's more strangers-y kind of. Even though,
it's strangers with booby traps, right? Or a haunted house, a maze. It's Pan's Labyrinth Strangers, right? Like, I don't know.
yeah, it's
But it kind of fell flat on every aspect, but overall it was an okay thing. So, I don't know. So okay, I got it. This movie is the same as like ordering a combo through a drive-through, and the burger's amazing, but the fries are cold, right? So the
Yeah.
whole meal is just kind of.
to me, this movie felt like going through the drive-through, ordering one burger, and then they give you another burger that's not as good, and then you're just sad about it.
Yeah, but you always eat the burger, right?
I mean, I eat it, but I'm not gonna be proud of it. But anyway, all
I
right.
don't
Yeah.
I picked worse. I
Have
picked
you?
better, I guess.
I mean, you picked better.
Well, not to you, but like me and Maverick were okay with it. But we gave it an okay. I mean, you
Yeah.
don't remember what's her name in the Majestic Flower or whatever?
Oh, Valerie. I think
Valerie.
I gave Valerie a better score than this movie. I'm pretty
'Cause
sure.
it was insane.
Valerie wasn't saying it had that crazy fucking whipping the fountain and catching on fire. Anyway.
Jesus Christ.
Anyways,
All right.
who's
Well,
picking
Maverick,
next
Man.
week?
it's Maverick, and he told me who one of the guys in the movie was. Apparently, that he's picking. So, what are we watching next week, Maverick?
The Midnight Meat Train. With
Oh,
it's
that
a
shit
Clive
is
Barker
like-
flick,
That was my name in high school, by the way. Everyone called me the.
or it's
Midnight Train.
based on Clive Barker's short story. I don't know if Clive
Ooh.
Barker.
Yeah, he wrote shit.
It's Vinnie Jones and Bradley Cooper.
Who the hell's Vinnie Jones?
I've no.
Oh fuck!
We used
Fuck
to-
all them guys, Maverick. Playing the Guardian Angel is Quentin Rampage Jackson. I fucked up that. I said Jackson or something.
Whoa! That's Mr. T from the A Team.
Yeah, from the
Not
18.
Mr. T. B.A. Baracus. Who
From the new one, yeah,
Yeah.
not the
Yeah.
old one.
I hate
Alright.
that guy, man.
Yeah, Clive Barker, because Clive Barker wrote Candyman. Because I remember when we were talking about it, how I said it was like very Clive Barker-esque, but I liked it, and I haven't liked any Clive Barker movie yet, so I was like, I don't know why I liked it. But hey, this one not directed by him, so we'll see.
Just a side note.
Yeah.
Dead by Daylight just released a Hellraiser.
Yeah.
Nice.
They just call it Hellraiser, even though I'm pretty sure it's just Pinhead. But no one knows that guy's called Pinhead, I guess, so they just call him Hellraiser.
I'm surprised they didn't go cheaper and just call it like Xenomorph, but like singular or Xenobite or whatever.
Yeah, the Xenomorph is alien, please. Yeah.
Well,
I
shit,
texted
that's
you when I saw they were putting him in the game. I was like, he's just gonna stare at you menacingly, like, because that's all he does in those movies. We've only watched 2, but so far I have not been impressed with Pinhead's outings. He's like, I'm here, and then in the second one he got fucking killed. Spoiler. Like, he didn't do shit.
They're remaking it.
I don't think they are. Because they have a thing where if you make a new movie every 2 years, you own the copyright, and they've just been pumping out Hellraisers. Like, the guy doesn't even play it anymore. To be fair, I think he's like 80. It's like some fat-looking dude now, and they just make these shitty movies so they can keep the rights to Hellraiser.
Yeah, apparently they made... I forgot how it goes, but alright, let me look it up.
Okay. Alright, well, while Tyler looks it up...
They made a movie that was like in the same kind of whatever, and then that movie because they made a movie based on Hellraiser, but it wasn't called Hellraiser, and then that did so well that now that Hulu's doing a new Hellraiser. So, yeah,
there you go.
Clive Barker got the rights back in 2021.
Oh, shout out Clive Barker. That new Candyman movie's coming out soon. That new Candyman movie, the first trailer they put out, and I was like, this looks like shit. The second trailer was really good, and I was like, alright, this looks pretty good. And so far, I think the trailers have been alright, but they always end it with who I think is Beyonce. But at the end, they always say my name. And I'm always like, why are you throwing in this, like, fucking... But, anyway. Alright, so next week, Midnight Meat Train. That's the title of the movie, right?
Yep.
Okay, thanks. with Bradley Cooper and some other fuck named Vinnie Jones or something. No disrespect.
Did we ever look
all the disrespect?
Vinnie Jones. Is that his real name, or you just make it?
That was in the description of the trailer.
Gone in 60 Seconds. Vinnie Jones, I know who he is. He's a soccer player. You know him. 100% know him. I just can't think of what he's in that you would know. He's a big, tall, like, British dude. And at the end, he's like, we say pity him, but I say pity us, or whatever.
I don't know.
Because he doesn't talk throughout the whole movie, and he's, like, driving the Hummer with the black guy, and the big-ass snake comes, and he, like, grabs it and throws it out the window. How y'all haven't seen this movie with Nick Cage?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
What movie with Nick Cage?
Gone in 60 Seconds.
Oh no, I never watched it.
Has Robert Duvall and everything. Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. You know the guy goes, "Your gun says replica on the side. Mine says."
Don't know what it is.
Oh my.
Maybe I might have seen that. It sounds familiar.
Man, I'm gonna punch all of you in the face.
Yeah. Anyway, next week. Midnight Meat Train. Also, maybe next week, I watched Texas Chainsaw New Beginning. I'm just waiting, or not New Beginning, The Beginning. I'm just waiting on someone else to watch it. But that'll be coming out. And after that's out, we only have 2 more. And then we're done with those motherfuckers. So, shout out to that.
Until they make new ones, right?
Until they make new ones, yeah. So... But anyway, all right. Like I said, next week, Midnight Meat Train, maybe Texas Chainsaw, if someone else watches it. And, yeah, go check out Perfect Blue from last week if you haven't watched that one yet. That was a doozy. And, yeah. Maverick, got anything else you'd like to say before we leave?
I was going to ask Tyler.
What
Oh,
up?
okay.
You got something to say, Tyler?
Oh, he's passing it on.
Yes. What do y'all think of this new God, what's his name? Key and Peele horror movie's gonna be about?
Oh,
What's
no
it
idea.
called?
I can't
I
remember.
saw
But
the name. I don't know. I don't know. I really liked Get Out, which I don't think you did.
Really
But
good.
I really liked Get Out. I hated Us. I thought Us was a piece of shit.
Didn't watch it.
You didn't watch Us?
No.
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
called Nope.
Note?
Nope. Nope.
Oh, Nope. Yeah. He likes these single word titles, huh?
Seems like it.
Well, Get Out is two. Well, I guess that doesn't add up then. But but Nope. I have no. What's the poster? Wasn't it just like a mountain or something? Or it's like a
mountain.
thing in the sky or something.
Yeah, and there's a cloud over it, and there's like a line going to the earth or whatever.
Maybe it's an alien movie.
Maybe.
I don't know. I went into the general chat to see the poster, but it was the guy with the two shotguns. I was like, this isn't the poster.
That's the guy's Benny Jones.
Yeah, I don't recognize.
Your dad would know him in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And the problem is, you're gonna ask me if he knows who Vinny Jones is. He'll go, yeah. I mean, that's all he's gonna offer. He's not gonna tell you anything else about him.
Yeah, I have no idea what. Ooh, Kiki Palmer's in it. Steven Yeun, isn't that fucking Glenn?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. I don't
But,
know. Who's the main guy? Daniel Kaluuya? Is that the guy from Get Out? That sounds like the same name. It is the guy from Get Out. Oh shit. So he's starring in it again.
It's the guy from Black Panther, right?
Mm,
The dude
Yeah.
who had the rhinos or whatever.
was he the one with the rhinos? Sure. I know he was in it, yeah. But
The girl from Walking Dead's boyfriend? I can't remember her name.
yeah.
I
No.
was like T'Challa, but that's not it.
Well, who's the? Because you're not talking about the one that's in the mountains, right? Where he's like, "And this king cannot even defend his people," or whatever.
No, I'm talking
Yeah.
about the guy who's like his right hand man, who like
I mean, yeah, I think it. Yeah, I think he was in it.
he like
Yeah, and then at the end, he like betrays him or whatever.
yeah, he's like warmong.
Ooh.
Spoiler.
Jesus
The
Christ.
movie's been out for 20
It's been
years.
out for fucking ever. The guy's dead, even. Like,
Jesus. Spoiler.
spoiler. Yeah.
Oh wait, no, that's real life. Ooh.
Apparently, the dude from Get Out was also in Kick-Ass 2. Who the fuck was he in Kick-Ass 2? I don't know. Anyway, he was Black Death, apparently. He was just one of the superheroes in the movie. Remember Kick-Ass 2 when Jim Carrey signed up to be in it, and then, like, the next week, like, a school got shot up or something, so then Jim Carrey just shit all over Kick-Ass 2 for the next, like, month and a half?
Did you ever watch that
He
movie?
really did that. I forgot.
He did. Yeah. Did I watch what?
That movie that they like postponed because it was too violent because of some shooting happening?
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, you're talking about Hunt.
Is it Hunt?
Yeah, and that's the one where it was liberals who trapped Republicans and then tracked them down to kill them.
Jesus.
But like something happened and they had to push the movie back. I don't remember.
Yeah.
What happened.
I don't remember, but yeah, they canceled it, and then the movie looked like shit first off on the trailers, right? And then after it was coming back out after like a year of them not being able to release it, every trailer from then on out was making fun of all the people who banned it, and we're like, you really, and they were making, and it won me over, like their ads after they got banned and just making fun of people who banned it, and then if you end up watching it, which there's some pretty good moments in that movie. It's completely like harmless. Like it's not at all. It's like a comedy mostly.
As,
And it shits on.
Simpson in it too.
Yeah, it shits on. It does have Sturgill Simpson in it. It shits on both sides. Like I mean, it doesn't really pick a side. It kind of plays it down the middle. There's some parts where but Dennis from Always Sunny is in it.
Hey.
Fucking yeah, but I check it. People call it a horror movie, but it's really not. That's honestly why I've never picked it. I probably would have picked it before if I felt it was more horror-y, because it's worth a watch. but I wouldn't say it's anything like spectacular.
Be honest, I think Dennis is my least favorite person from Always Sunny. Well,
I don't.
D. You know.
I don't. Yeah, I don't. Mac, I think, is pretty low for me. Dennis has some pretty good moments.
I love Max. Sexual well, no,
The peripheral pack down. Yeah, he's gay.
Yeah, they just say he's gay now. But before, when he was like, "What? No, let's go grease up the muscle bodybuilders."
Yeah,
It's Mac gay. He was like, "No, I'm not gay. What are you talking about?"
yeah.
So
I don't know. Dennis has some. Yeah, I don't know. Dennis has some good moments. Honestly, yeah, D's probably at the bottom. Let's take it back. Like D's got some moments, but
You think it's a gender thing? You think if we were females that we'd be like, D's hilarious?
no.
Yeah, I don't know. It's funny, right? It doesn't matter who.
Yeah.
Or what,
Like I said, she has some funny moments. I just don't think she's compared to everyone else on that show. I mean, Charlie Day, fucking Danny DeVito, Mac, and all them. You like how I say Charlie and Danny DeVito's real names, but then go back to the character names for Mac and them.
Well, I mean, even like the priest guy's better, right? Like
fucking Cricket, yeah, he's great.
Cricket,
Cricket's pretty
the
good.
Doyle brothers. Anyways, we've gotten.
You know who? Honestly, the waitress is probably because she's never funny in the scenes that she's in. She's always a serious character. Except later on, she is sucking like Danny DeVito's dick on the airplane because she's drunk and shit. But
yeah, but like the question is like she's not supposed to be funny.
No,
right?
Yeah.
But D is like
yeah.
You watch interviews with her and she's like, I really killed this one, and you're like,
yeah.
Are we watching different stuff?
I don't know. Like it's because Artemis. I think Artemis is really good. I like her scenes.
Yeah, just not.
You don't like women. Anyway, all right. Well, thanks for watching. That's how
you do anything else, Maverick. That's how you do it, and it needs to add to like 30 minutes of the time of the podcast.
Yeah.
What are we at right
We got to pad the times. I don't know. We probably been an hour.
No, I'm sure we're merch. I don't know.
Anyway. Well, I know we're over an hour. I gotta cut some of this out. People were gone. Fucking. But anyway, all right. Thanks for listening or watching wherever you're digesting us. And
how is the podcast doing on the podcast side?
Doing all right. It's not doing as good as YouTube, but it's doing all right.
Nice.
Yeah. So anyway, next week, Midnight Meat Train. I'm going to jerk off to Bradley Cooper the next 7 days, and we'll be back, to discuss. All right.